My name is Bia Barbosa. Well, this is a second international meeting that we have. The first one was in 2009, and last year in Senegal, during the World Social Forum, we had an assembly about their communication rights, and we decided that it was important to keep articulating the whole movement around the free media issues. So here, as the world is coming to Rio to talk about the sustainable and development and how to build new patterns of growing, and we thought that it was important to put the communication issues and the communication rights in the middle of this debate as well. So we organized this forum that during 2 days we are here talking about communication rights, freedom of expression, freedom for journalists, freedom of press, how the new technologies can be used to promote and give visibility to the fights of all the people and all the struggles around the world. So this is the main objective. We have to put the communication rights and treat the communication and the culture as a common good, and this has to do, this has connection with all the discussions that are being made in here in Rio in the World Summit of Sustainable Development, and for us as well is going to be this forum is a space to articulate specific international fights and struggles that we have to build in the next year to guarantee the freedom of expression for everybody.
Okay, and looking at the media is at the center of communication. But why have you decided to come up with such an idea? Do you think the media is being marginalized?
It is, the alternative media and the community and the popular media is marginalized. That we have today, the communication is controlled by big corporations, by big groups of communications that more and more control the freedom of expression of the other communities. So that's why we support the alternative media as a way to give expression, to give freedom, to give a voice to all the communities and the people around the world, because today it's marginalized, and it's more than marginalized. It's how do you say that? Criminalized. I don't know how to say it. Tell me, I repeat. Criminality.
That's a criminal marginalization.
Okay, they are marginalized, they are criminalized, and we have, for example, journalists being murdered, we have community radios being closed, we have big part of population in lots of countries that don't have access to internet, so that they can express themselves through the social networks as well. And all of these issues has been discussed here, and so how can we use the alternative media and the free media to support the struggles of the social movements around the world?
And what would you say is the appreciation of the participation by the African media to this forum?
It's very important, because if we need to discuss the problems that we have in common in the whole world, we can't be restricted to talk about what happens in Latin America or what happens in Europe. That's why there were some people from Africa coming to our forum. It was very important because the realities are different, but the goal is the same, is to give freedom of expression and guarantee the communication rights to everybody. And we have people here from Senegal, people from Mozambique, and from other countries of Africa that came to share their realities with us, and we realized, more and more realize that we have a lot of problems in common. That's why the fight for the freedom of expression of the people, not only of the owners of the media, has to